I wanted to speak about Robert Sanchez because in my opinion and as a fan, I think he obviously last season got a lot of stick, and I think a lot of it was justified because he had some real howlers last season and probably cost Chelsea a lot of points. There was that statistic about the amount of errors that he'd made leading to goals that was simply tragic. There's no other way to say it. But since the Club World Cup, I think he's quietly been building himself up, and obviously the Maignan news that Chelsea didn't go and get him in January, and now he's kind of been given this almost last chance at Chelsea to prove himself, and I think he's making the most of that chance. I think he's been really good.
Absolutely, and I think one thing that was quite funny, I think he went and spoke to the international broadcasters after the game, and I think it might have been Canal Plus sort of said to him, "You didn't have much to do today because Spurs were so poor." And I don't think he was very happy because he pointed out that he came and claimed sort of 10 or 11 crosses from corners, which there's been a lot of talk about set pieces around everyone and Chelsea, but their clear plan was give Robert Sanchez space, he will run out and catch it, and he did it time and time and time again, which is a really important thing when Chelsea have been struggling from second balls at set pieces. To be able to have him just nip them in the bud like that was really important. We spoke to him afterwards. He was very complimentary of Moises Caicedo, which is in today's paper, but he also spoke really well about his own journey and how this is probably the most confident, comfortable and settled he's felt as a Chelsea player since arriving. He's had injuries, managers changing ever since he came from Brighton, and he really is establishing himself as a very reliable number one now. We sort of flip-flop between him and Philip Jorgensen last season. One would come in, make a mistake, the other one would come in, make a mistake. Now it's just Jorgensen making the mistakes when he comes in at the moment. So Sanchez is, like you said, I think over the summer they obviously tried to sign Mike Maignan. We were told once that was over, that was it. Not many people believed some of the talk that was coming out that would be it, but fair play to them. They stuck with Sanchez, said they believed in him, and they did, and he's showing them that they were right to do that. And it's nice to see because, you know, whenever you speak to him, he's a very affable chap, a very nice guy.